For those of you just joining, I am here with my new friend Oliver Smith, and if you didn't catch any of the previous videos, you guys can link to those in the description. But Ollie, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we're also going to hear about your company.
Yeah, so my name's Ollie Smith. I'm 22 years old, riding trials for 19 of those 22 years. Grew up on OSETs, moved on to petrol bikes, and I now ride in the British Trial 2 and the World Trial 2 championships. Grew up in the Denver, Colorado, moved to the UK, but yeah, just a massive lover of bikes. Just love riding bikes.
Awesome. And you've recently taken on a new responsibility. So you're a student, you're a trials rider, and tell us a bit about your CEO, I guess, right?
Yeah, CEO, I guess you could say. Yeah, so for Miro Products, which is a riding gear brand that I started a couple of years ago. So it's kind of an all new adventure for me, learning the ins and outs of running a business. But yeah, Miro started just in 2021, so very, very young still, and just getting on its feet now.
And why did you want to create this product line?
So it came out of, I was a couple of years ago, it was over COVID, I was a bit bored, looking for something to do, but I was also a bit frustrated with the quality and also the price of a trials kit. And I saw that there was a gap in the market for low priced, high quality riding gear. And that's why I started. I wanted to learn how to run a business, but I also saw that there was a significant gap where I was paying for stuff hand over fist, and it was falling apart in a couple of weeks. So I wanted to change that and have something that I truly believe in I would buy and ride in anyway, regardless if I was involved with the company. So that's where Miro started.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Something that's priced a little more with the average customer in mind and is high quality. That's killer. I'm all about that.
I'm the typical trials rider. I don't want to be spending too much money. So it was born out of a necessity and a part of me just not wanting to part with my money.
Sure, I can understand that. And tell me, how did Miro get its name? Where did that come from?
So it's very simple, but a bit of an odd story. My dog is named Milo. And I was struggling to think of names, and I'm sure he was probably in the room with me. And yeah, so Miro, the R simply looks better in the logo than an L, and it is as simple as that.
Well, I'm sure there's probably some similarities as well with a faithful friend, a dog, someone who you love, and hopefully that product will stick around just like a faithful friend. I can't wait to get my hands on some of it, which will be coming later, but I definitely wanted to take the time to talk to you about the brand and about kind of where you saw it going and why you created it. So tell me what has been kind of, you had a product launch, and now where are you at with the business? You got a second round of clothing, and what have you learned and maybe made adjustments to the different lines?
Yeah, so we started in our first official release was in May 2022 with the Derby range. So that was released. It was a trials kit with the idea of having multiple tops for fewer trousers. But it was a massive learning curve. I got the order numbers wildly wrong, and I'm still feeling the kind of ripples from that. But so I did that as the first launch, and then for 2023 I brought out the Hook range, which is one set of trials trousers, 4 different tops, so you can really spice up your look every weekend. 5 different pairs of gloves, different colours. And then new for this year was the introduction of the lightweight trousers, which are thinner material with deep pockets, zip-up bottoms, and a bit more of a relaxed fit. So in case the rider doesn't want that sprayed-on spandex look that is popular in trials at the minute.
Well, I think you just hit on a whole bunch. So let's talk about the trousers. I'm really keen on this. I've actually heard people say that they don't like trials pants because they feel like they're taking a 10 pounds of flour and shoving it into a 5-pound sack, because not all of trials riders are young and fit like yourself. So going looser with the pants, I think that's a great idea. And then pockets. This is mind-blowing. Why has no one else come up with pockets? Can you fit your phone in there? Where are the pockets and how big are they?
The pockets are bigger than your normal jeans pockets. I can easily carry my phone in there, my wallet. This water bottle can quite easily sit into it and not fall out. It's, to me, it's not. I don't like the tight spandex spray-on stuff, because I always think if you're going to walk into a supermarket, who on earth would walk into a supermarket with sprayed-on spandex? And I've never thought I looked cool doing that, so I really doubt anybody else will. So the lightweight trousers are to kind of counteract that. They're lighter weight, but with the pockets and the relaxed fit, so you don't feel stupid walking about town in them. Because of the material, they're great for hot weather. Instead of sticking to your skin and that thicker kind of softer material, they're kind of a bit more of a sturdy, thinner material. So you don't feel like you're suffocating quite as much, which I think is a real benefit. The normal Miro Trials trousers are by no means bad. That I love them. They're great for riding in. But if you don't want that tight kit, then the lightweight trousers are the way forward.
Now, you sold me when you said the word pockets. I think that's a great idea. And then you've got zips on the bottom as well. Talk to me about the zips.
The zips are there, so you can rock up to the trial in the trousers, undo the zip, roll them up, put on your knee pads. It just a bit more of an easy experience for the rider, and just so that if you have got I don't know, an ankle brace or something, you can slide them in. It's just a bit more for that comfy fit, that relaxed fit where that they're easy to get on and off. You don't have to peel them off of yourself.
And then you usually wear these pants with what, like your knee pads underneath? They don't have built-in pads, do they?
No, the built-in pads are something for the future. That was purely a financial decision not to do them for this year. But I wear some very bulky knee pads. I'm very funny about my knees, so I wear big old knee pads underneath, and they fit very comfortably.
Well, I'm really excited about something that was made by a trials rider, knowing what a trials rider would want. It just seems like a great idea.
Yeah.
And then I think on your website you talk about different colors so that not everyone's looking the same, right? Talk to me about how did you decide on those colors?
Well, it comes just from a bit of a frustration at a trials event. Say if two of my friends are riding for the same team or on the same bike, I'd get very confused as to who's who. And you'd be a British Championship event and everybody would be in the same kit. Every Sherco rider is wearing exactly the same. Every TRS rider is wearing exactly the same. Nobody had that individual flair. And I wanted to kind of get away from that a bit and have people looking like they'd actually want to look if they weren't just trying to fit in with the brand. So I've got 4 different colours on the Hook collection, 5 on the Derby collection, and then everything can interchange and be worn with each other to really personalise your look week in, week out. Because otherwise, I mean, it's part of it. it's nice to look different, to have something different to wear. Like, I got a kick out at the World Rounds. I wore something different for the first 6 rounds.
That's really cool. And I appreciate you taking the time to share about the company and how you started, as well as all the details that you've thought of. Do you mind sharing? Is there anything sneak peek you had mentioned for kind of the next round? What are your current thoughts as far as feedback you've gotten and where you think things might go in the future?
For the future, for the next round is knee pads, is to get either the inbuilt sleeves and the knee pads to go in them, like Hebo, Mott's and S3 do, or develop something a bit more in depth to create a specific trials knee pad is something that I'd like to do. Because at the minute, for myself anyway, I haven't found anything that great that really suits the needs of a trials rider that well. So that's on the horizon. And then going into the future, who knows? I want to keep expanding my range and expanding the amount of people in Miro. And the more people in it, the more it helps me develop. Feedback and everything is always more than useful, whether it's good or bad. Everything gets fed back into the next product line. So, you know, forever wanting to improve, forever wanting to kind of reach that next level, and keep the essence of Miro the same with the cheap price, but also just improving the quality year in, year out.
I can't wait to get my hands on some of it, and I hope to do a full review as someone who makes videos and likes to talk about trial stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. And where can people go finally just to view and to order and to purchase the Miro products?
To purchase and view, it is www.miroproducts.com on Google. If you want to see anything more, follow the Miro Products Facebook, which is just Miro Products, and then on Instagram as well, it's at miro.products to go and view what I'm up to, what other riders are up to, and just a general overview of the brand.
Awesome, Ollie. Well, I sure appreciate you taking the time, and great chatting about the product line that you've created. I think big things are coming for you.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, cheers for having me on.